But first, it's cold, it's hot, it's dry, it's rainy. Welcome to the wacky Midwest weather. So how on earth do you take care of your skin and this stuff? Joining me now is Aesthetician Katie Rickel. Katie, we need your help.
Yes, I'm here to help. Hello,
this has
Kansas
been
City.
brutal on the skin. I want to start with moisturizers.
Yes.
What kind of moisturizer do you recommend that can carry us through these transitional months?
That's a fantastic question. So during the winter time and the weather is so dry, we typically want to use heavier moisturizers, but now that we're transitioning into some warmer weather, we want to go a little bit lighter.
Okay.
So I tend to use moisturizers that already have an SPF in it, and that makes it really easy for applying and for protecting.
Do you think SPF in a moisturizer is effective as putting on the sunscreen first and then the moisturizer over it? I always wonder if I'm still getting the added protection.
Right, that's also a great question. I would say, especially here in the Kansas City area, if you're going to World of Fun or you're going to the zoo or the lake, then you're definitely going to want to use just regular SPF to apply first. Let that soak in for a couple minutes and then go ahead and apply your facial moisturizer that already has the SPF.
What is this brand and why do you recommend it?
Well, this is the brand that I work with. This is unique. I love it because it's hypoallergenic, paraben-free, gluten-free, and it's purchased online and just shipped right to your doorstep.
Gluten-free?
Yeah, and super affordable too.
Okay, is that because some people have an allergy to gluten even topically?
Yes, and they're all plant-based products also, and for individuals like myself who have extremely sensitive skin, I have to be really selective on what I apply on it.
Next we have serum.
Yes.
At what point do you put the serum on in your getting ready process of lotions and potions, and then is this nighttime or daytime?
Okay, perfect. So you can, when it comes to what moisturizing steps, just try to think of going thinner texture versus to the thickest. So this is going to be one of the beginning. It's going to be nice and light. I actually like switching from my heavy like night creams and our winter creams to something lighter. Our serums are packed full of antioxidants, which are going to help protect your skin also. And then they absorb, they allow other products that you put on top to absorb a lot better.
So what does this do? Like what's it? Is it evening out, taking away circles? What does the serum do?
One, the antioxidants are going to help create that barrier for sun protection.
Yeah.
And with the spring and the summertime and the rays, but also it is a boost of nutrients. Like it is packed full of vitamin A, C, and E. And during this season, especially if you do get sun exposure, you want to make sure that your skin is extremely quenched, because when your skin is dry, that's when the wrinkles and the lines and the cracking appear. And obviously that's something we want to avoid.
Well, I'm up close to you, so I'm studying the under eyes. There's you have no puffy, no bags, no nothing.
Oh, wow.
Is that from
I think
serum?
they too. Well, thank you so much. I would highly suggest putting on a day serum at least once to twice a day. This area under your eye, you want to be extremely gentle with it. I like to use my ring finger because
just, like tippity tap it around.
Because I have learned, I have allergies really bad, and I used to scratch my eyes out, and this is the wrong area to do that. I really wish I would have been more gentle with it, because the elasticity in our skin doesn't bounce back as we get older. So having a serum is fabulous.
Finally, what are these two things we have here?
So for those of us who wear makeup in the summertime, and if you're used to using something heavy in the wintertime, using something lighter, this is our tinted moisturizer. I really love it because it's sweat resistant, and because it has a sticky base, it's going to help keep that balance and that makeup, anything you put on top, in place without being cakey.
I want to ask you about when we get into the super humid weather where you hold up a piece of paper in Kansas City, it's like in the summertime. It's so weird, and everything feels like that. Do you have any tips for keeping your makeup from running once your whole face is done?
Yes.
For example, one time I saw a model do one little spritz on her face with hairspray, and she's like, it sets my makeup, which I feel like it'd be instant zits.
Yes.
What do you do to keep your makeup from running?
Okay, oh, that's fantastic. Okay, so I have seen that hairspray trick also. I think that's
Have you done it?
Well, no, I have not personally done it.
Yeah.
But that's why I like our BB cream. When you use a base that has a sticky base, that's sweat resistant, any powder you put on top or foundation you put on top, it's gonna help stay. But we also, you can use a primer. We have a product called Behold that you spritz it on and let it like super soaks your face. But as soon as it dries, that's where it like locks all the color in.
Okay, primers.
Yes.
Okay, and if you dare,
Primers are
the
great.
hairspray. Yes. Esthetician Katie Rickel.
Thank you.
This is all good stuff to know as we head into, goodness knows what's coming next.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Sunshine,
who knows what's next
that's all
tomorrow.
I care about.